Hello my friends, welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. If you are new, welcome to this free tarot reading channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and if you're interested in a personal reading, I have all the information listed in the description box below this video, so make sure to check that out if you are interested in something more specific and more sort of in line with your current energy, where you currently are. So I also want to give out a disclaimer. I have the cat with me again today. She just came in when I was starting this tarot reading, so you might hear some meowing in the background. Don't let that disturb you. That's just Shakti here having fun with us. She just went out to sit in the sun now, so I think she's going to be very happy there. So also if you hear like any disturbance, that's just her, walking around a little bit and adventuring around the room here. All right, so today we have 3 groups to pick from, and today we are going to be asking a little bit more high vibrational questions, so something a little bit more in line with the higher self. We're going to be asking what your spirit guides think about this connection or your person, and also what your higher self thinks about this connection, what your higher self thinks about your person here. So what's the highest perspective on your person? That's basically the gist, the structure of this tarot reading today. So I'm also going to be using, spirit guides and higher self sort of interchangeably. We are asking a higher perspective to come through today. So that is basically today's point, the point of today's video. All right, so we have 3 piles or 3 groups to choose from today. Group number 1, it's going to be this pink owl with little flowers here. So this pink flower, this pink owl for group number 1 here. For group number 2, we are going to be using this sort of porcelain owl. It has feathers inside. These feathers are magpie feathers, crow feathers, and also some, I think, maybe pigeon or dove feathers here. And we also have some cat toy feathers that have fallen out of the cat toys here inside of this owl. So this one's going to be for group number 2, and group number 3 is going to be this purple or violet little owl. It has some spirals here going on around the chest, the higher chakra for this one, it's activated. It also has some flowers here, more green coloring. So this one, the indigo violet one for group number 3. So I would ask you now to just tune into your person, tune into your energy, feel towards which group you are guided to the very most. You can ask the question what you need to hear the most at this current time, or also you can just focus on the theme of this video, which is what your higher self or what your spirit guides think about this connection and your person. So you can pause the video at this point if you feel like you need a little bit more time picking your piles, and when you are ready, you are invited to dive into your piles. The timestamps are downstairs in the description box, and I'll see all of you in your chosen piles. Hello, my beautiful group number 1. If you picked this owl with little flowers, this pink flower, I always want to say flower, this pink beautiful owl, yes, Shakti, this is going to be today's video. Our cat is with us today again, as I said in the beginning. So she wants to, just be a part of these videos now all the time. So here she is, just hanging out here on the table with us. All right, so wow, that was quite a beautiful look there. So Shakti, baby, a little bit more space here. I need some space. You can come here to me. Okay. So as said, we are going to be asking what your spirit guides or what your higher self thinks about this connection. All right, so what your spirit guides, what your higher self thinks about your person and of this connection. I'm just going to move you a little bit here, you can sit. All right, so spirit, please. Okay, we have the false self coming through. I had a vibe that something like this is going to come through for some of you. So what does your spirit guide? So group 1, spirit guide, please, spirit. Group 1's higher self. What does group 1's higher self think about this connection or this person? What's the vibe here, or what's the gist here? Okay, so we have abundance. What's going on? Oh, we have shame here also showing up for us. And we have hidden realms. Right, let's see what else. We also have serve others here. What your higher self thinks about this connection or this person. Higher self thinks about this connection or this person, please. We have commit to X. All right, let's see what else. What your higher self thinks about this connection. Bulldozing, interesting. Ground in the Y. These are all very connected messages here. Let's see what else. What your higher self thinks about this connection or this person here, please, spirit. I'm getting a feeling like this is quite a difficult connection for most of you. We have radical honesty here, we have attraction, and we have ownership. This connection, I feel like, is teaching most of you a lot of things about yourselves here. We have uncertain here as the bottom deck energy. The uncertain as the bottom deck energy is making me feel like this connection is, very uncertain. It's something that has been maybe troubling you a lot or not allowing you to understand what's really going on here. Maybe you have been feeling like you are, for some of you, even going mad, not understanding what's really going on with this connection, what's really going on here with your person. And I feel like Spirit does want you to know that this is all about your own self-growth here. This is about you to realize what you really want to do, Shakti, and where you really want to go in your life. Yo, she is quite adventurous today. All right, so I'm just going to take her away now. You can sit on me, baby. All right, so we have commit to X here, we have grounded in the Y, and we have serve others. All right, so all of these are letting me know that through this person, through connecting with this person, you are going to connect to yourself strongly, and you are going to be able to find your abundance. You're also going to sort of let go of the false self, or you're going to first of all recognize who your false self was, what is false about you, what is currently unauthentic about you here. So the first step in this connection is basically realizing this, then realizing where you're bulldozing yourself, where you're not allowing yourself to step forward, which part of yourself you're sort of saying it's all right or I'm good with that, maybe also where you are saying yes and you should be saying no here. So where are you bulldozing yourself? Where are you not allowing yourself to step forward and shine your truest light here? Where you still have shame about who you are or your thoughts, your feelings, where is the shame hidden? That's also something that this person is going to help you realize. And through all of that, find ownership within yourself, find ownership of yourself, really stepping into your power here, finding yourself again. And also through this ownership, you're going to have a lot of self-confidence. There's going to be a lot of empowerment shining through you. And we have here radical honesty showing up. So through this, journey, you're going to uncover your authentic self, and you're going to be able to find yourself to be really radically honest with yourself, but also with the people around you, you know. You're also going to really recognize yourself here through this serving others, through uncovering the hidden realms here by the help of this person. There is a lot of attraction here in this connection, I'm sensing. Spirit does want to say that there are a lot of hidden realms. There is still a lot of uncertainty and a lot of things not being clear in this connection at this current time. This connection has a lot of potential to really uncover you, to really help you understand where your North Star is and where your purpose is. And that basically this whole process is uncovering itself through attraction. So you are attracted to this person or to this type of individual here. This might even be a pattern for you here. It might be that this person has come, or this pattern has come to you through different people, and you're just, you know, finding out there's a pattern towards who you're attracted to here. This attraction is here for a reason. It's helping you to uncover your truest self, who you truly deeply are within. It's going to help you uncover these hidden realms where there is still a lot of uncertainty about who you are. And you're going to, through that, realize, you know, what you have to commit to. You're going to be able to be really, really grounded in the why. So grounded in the why you are doing what you're doing. And you're going to realize how you can serve others, how you can help other beings, other souls, and through that also achieve your own abundance here. But, you know, then this is like the positive side of all of that. This is the uncovering of your purpose, you know, that this person is inadvertently helping you uncover. But also then we have, you know, this, let's say, shadowy self going on here. This shadowy self, it of course is going to lead towards ownership of yourself through you being more sort of integrated within yourself, but also finding that integrity within here with radical honesty. But also you're going to be able to find that only through fear. Spirit is saying, you know, you're also going to, or through negative aspects of the environment. Because radical honesty, it's not, you know, something that happens when you're all shiny and happy. Radical honesty is something that needs to happen when things are going badly, or when you are unsatisfied in some form with your external reality here. So you're going to have to realize a lot of things. There are going to be some deep dives here in the shadow, deep dives in the shame. So what is keeping you from stepping into your truest self? Why are you afraid of stepping into your higher self here, Shakti? Don't. She was just biting some things there that she shouldn't be biting. So do disregard her a little bit there. But yeah, I feel like Shakti, no, come on, stop it, you shouldn't be biting that, okay, stop. All right, so basically that's it. What your spirit guides want you to know about this connection is basically that this person is helping you uncover things about yourself here. That is their purpose. Their purpose here is to activate you, all right? And even if this connection is hard, it's helping you realize new things about yourself. It's helping you uncover through attraction what you really want to be. So what you're attracted to in this person is a part of yourself that you are basically bulldozing, that you are not allowing yourself to step into. Shakti, come on. Yes. You are going to be here with us because you are being mischievous today. Okay? All right. So that's basically that. Let's see what else wants to come through. Like, yeah, you're really growing into your highest self through connection to this person. All right. Yeah, basically that's it here. Your spirit guides, higher self, think about this connection, think about your person. This is basically what they think about this connection. This connection is here for a reason. It is here to basically, it's basically here for you. It is happening for you. It is here for you. And that's it. You know, this person, however they are, it has nothing to do with their relation towards you. This person is here sort of teaching you who you have to become, who you have to overcome, which is your whole self, to really step into your true empowerment, into your highest expression, basically. That's why they are here. So now let's look at them a little bit more. So what do your spirit guides, higher self, think about this connection? More in terms of them, more in terms of who this person is. We know the role that they are playing in your lives now, but I want to know more about themselves. Just going to push this a little bit up here. All right, so what your spirit guides, higher self, thinks about this connection. So sorry that I have been a little bit preoccupied there with Shakti, but let's see. What your spirit guides, higher self, thinks about them. What do they think about them? What do they think about this person? We have the Hermit. With the Hermit, I got an interesting feeling when this one came out. The Hermit here is letting me know that this person is basically playing a role here in your lives. So this person, it's basically like a character that is there to help you develop, and they themselves aren't, you know, any type of focus for you. This person is here to allow you to look within, but they themselves, you know, they don't have to change anything about themselves, Spirit is saying. This person is here basically to teach you a lot about yourselves, and it's all about you basically. So if you are focusing on this person, Spirit is basically saying you should be focusing more on yourselves. If you are, you know, judging this person, if you are thinking about what they think about you, or, you know, how they are orienting themselves towards you, that's not at all the point of this connection. That's not at all the point of, you know, what spirit guides and what higher self wants you to know. They want you to look within. Their purpose with this connection is for you to look within and to not get stuck in he said, she said mentality, or they said mentality, you know, or they think mentality. Sorry there. Shakti just went into a box. So yeah, that's basically the point here. The point is for you to find yourself, to look within, and to do this through this connection, but not directly in this connection. So the point is not to have any type of relationship with this person, even though there is strong attraction here. The point is not a relationship. The point is your own spiritual development and you finding your purpose, you finding your abundance here through the help of what you are attracted to within this person and what you're magnetically drawn to within this person. This person is basically like, I don't know, I want to say a puppet of sorts, you know. They're just here sort of playing their roles, playing what they have to do for you. So remember, it's all happening for you here. This person, whatever they did, whatever, you know, happened to you. I'm not saying that it may not be bad for some of you, or that it didn't, you know, bring you a lot of suffering, but this everything here happened basically for you. It did manifest for you for a specific reason. That specific reason is for you to find abundance, for you to realize how you can serve others and yourself, for you to realize what your North Star is, what your purpose is, what you need to commit to, and for you to really be grounded in yourself, grounded in your why, the why you are doing what you're doing in this lifetime. All right, that's the point here. That is this connection. There's something else the Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, the point is also not to be changing this person in any way. The point is not on them, you know, the focus of spirit, the focus of your higher self is not on this person, but it's on you. So the point is not to change them. The point is not to, influence them in any manner, but it is to realize what you are lacking within, what you're lacking within that you want to change within this person. And also, if you are having judgments or limiting beliefs within yourself, maybe we shouldn't be together because X, we shouldn't do this because X with this person, that is important to realize that this is on you. This is the meaning that you are bringing into this connection yourself. All right, so basically it's all going to do with you. It's all about your perception. It's all about the meaning that you are giving the situation. It's all about sorry, my throat chakra just got a little bit blocked there. It's all about the meaning that you're giving, and it's all about the belief that you're holding here. All right, this person, they're just going to reflect to you what you already think within. So it's like the divine guide, that this person is a divine guide, and that's how you should view them. They are here for you. You need to just realize why they are here for you, but you have to realize that within yourselves here, my dears. So yeah, we have the Three of Wands. This person is here to activate you, to really help you realize how you can dive back into the world, become a really big conduit for the world. So Shakti is here just watching this card really intently. But yeah, you need to really commit to yourself here. You need to find that whimsicality within, that adventurous side within, that side that is about play, that side that is about maybe being like a cat or being like a child, sort of just being adventurous, finding new things, jumping in the box. And when you feel you're not feeling good in the box, jump out of the box, find something else to do, play with other things. Don't take yourself too seriously, but find that fire within and follow yourself. Yeah, I feel like this reading, it was intended to be about your person, but it's now all about you here. Let's see if anything wants to come out about them, Spirit. Like, Spirit is saying that the focus is not on them at all, so they feel a little bit bad even showing you or telling you about them, because that's just perpetuating your obsession with them when you should be focusing on yourself. So I'm going to, basically just follow Spirit here, and we are not going to be looking at your person here because it's not about them at all here. What I do want to do, however, is I want to give you some cards of guidance here. So let's see, what do you need to hear? What does pile number 1 need to hear? What does pile number 1? We have Alchemy. Yeah, very, very powerful card. Let's get you one more. What is the guidance for group number 1? There's going to be like a crash because Shakti is playing with something. Yeah. So just be, aware of that. Let's see. So what does Spirit need you to know? Group number 1, what does Spirit need you to know? The Spirit needs you to know here. Okay, so we have Joy showing up for us. Incredibly powerful cards here. We have Integration here as the bottom deck energy. So yes, it's necessary to look at these signs, these parts within yourself that are not integrated. This person is basically reflecting to you the parts of you that are not yet integrated. And that's basically like the whole thing. That's like the center of your message. If you were to come away with anything with this reading, it's to focus on yourself, to see how this is happening for you, and to just allow yourself to be who you are. Allow yourself to express yourself without restraint and without shame, without feeling that you are doing something wrong or that you're a bad person for thinking something or for wanting something. Maybe you want this connection. That's good. This person is not opposed to that at all. You are your own a position in this situation here, Spirit wants to say. All right, so with alchemy here, this card coming up in the upright, it basically means you have a strong desire to see your ideas manifested on the physical plane in the form of, in the form of, yes, Shakti, pardon her. Shakti, baby. Shakti, hey. Hey, what's up? Yes, all right. Let's continue our reading. You have a strong desire to see your ideas manifested on the physical plane in the form of material gain or accomplishment currently. And the universe is trying to assure you that an opportunity will arrive that could be the foundation of a very successful future. Domination of the mind over the heart is often very unhealthy and best avoided, but when you draw this card, it is necessary and even welcomed at this time. If you're facing difficult choices, you must maintain your concentration and focus at this time. Yes, enjoy the assertiveness and confidence that this self-focus and self-control brings. Push ahead and do what you know is best. Know that you can, if you can master yourself, then you should have little problem mastering the world and everything in it. Okay? At this point in time, you will need to be ready to impress. Know your strengths, highlight them, and capitalize on them. You have to put your best foot forward currently in this world, this card is also saying, and to exercise your willpower and excellence. Alchemy also teaches us that we can liberate a physical object from the certainty of its physical expression and shows us that the physical reality is mutable and controlled and created by higher forces such as the mind. Alrighty, nothing is impossible. Even, this connection, this attraction that you're having to this person, this connection is not impossible. And anything is possible if you put your mind and heart to it. All right? So that's basically the messages for you here. You can alchemize things, you can switch up things, you can create the world that you want to live in here. And then we have the joy card. This one in the upright, it means it's time to get back in touch with your joy, an exalted state of happiness and inner contentment. The worry, pessimism, and pain in your life have been put on the back burner long enough for you to feel some sense of joy. Your soul needs to take a deep breath in, and the way it does that is through positive feelings, basically, through positive feeling emotions. So do something today just because it feels good. Do something today that just basically brings you happiness, okay? Just as I said before, be like the cat, be like the child, be like the dog, be like the animal that you love, that just finds joy in life, that just finds joyful expression through doing whatever feels good to them at that time. That's just radical self-honesty, radical honesty about who they are, radical honesty in one's self-expression. This is something that needs to be looked and searched for here. All right, so that's all I have for you today. My beautiful group number 1. So thank you for watching. I hope this brought you some guidance and messages that you needed to hear. Really, it wasn't so much about your person here today. You were not intended to hear about them here. What you were intended to hear is to hear that you need to focus on yourself and how this person is guiding you back towards your truest worth, your truest abundance, and your self-confidence and your self-worth here, okay? So remember, you can manifest everything that you want. You are the only one that's standing in your way, all right? This person is also here to just help you recognize that, to help you see that. If you want them, make sure to, work some courage into that and go for that. Even if it doesn't happen the way that you thought it would, that is also going to bring you forward to another understanding of yourself and where you need to go the next step from here. All right. So that's all I have for you today, my beautiful group number 1. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me to be the guide through which these messages have flown to you today. So thank you for sharing your energy. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below if you feel like you would like to. And if you're interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below this video. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again through another one of my videos. Until then, have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye, loves. Mwah. Hello, pile group number 2. So if you picked this owl, this porcelain owl with these beautiful feathers of magpie, crow and dove here, this is going to be your reading today about what your spirit guides, higher self thinks about this connection and about your person. So we're just going to keep this one here for us today. So let's see, for group number 2, please, Spirit. For group number 2 here, we have acceptance. All right, so what's going on? What does your higher self think about this connection? What do your guides think about this connection? We have the human ego showing up for you. We also have numbing out. All right. So it's about acceptance. Oh, we also have unity here, past life. Oh, wow. Wow, past life, past lovers, and daydream. Oh my God, this is incredible. All right. We have health here also. And we have softer as the bottom deck energy. All right, so I feel like I know what's going on here already. This has a lot to do with past life energies. So for most of you, what you are dealing here with this person, it's a karmic connection that is of course not going to be resonating for all of you here, but for most of you watching this video, this is a karmic lover. This is a karmic connection. This is a connection which you have been, in the past already. It might be, a pattern that is repeating in your life with this person, or this might just be a person who you were connected to already in your past life. It can also be a past lover, so an ex for some of you here. But yeah, what this has to do with, it's basically integrating the human ego in a healthy way. Basically, by not numbing out anything. It might also be that this connection, your person or both of you are in some manner connected to or are trying to numb out things through addictions of some kind. That is of course not going to be resonating for all of you, but I feel like for most of you, just pardon Shakti over there, she's just playing. So there might be some sounds. She's playing with the owl from pile number 1. All right, so what is necessary here is to go softer. You have to be softer in this connection. You have to be softer with yourself and with this person. That basically means just trying to forgive, trying to understand. So what your higher self thinks about this person. They think this person is very much stuck in the human ego at this time. They're very stuck in resentment. They're very stuck in judgments about the external world. They're very stuck at numbing out their emotions and not really focusing on their emotional self. They are not focusing on acceptance here of what is in a true manner. What they are doing is basically they are trying to shut down all the negative or all the unpleasant emotions that are coming up for them, and they're not focusing on themselves in an extremely healthy way here. Numbing things out is never good. That just means things come out again in the form of an even bigger deal. So the things do tend to sort of crop up in different ways, in different relationships. and in different parts of your life, in different situations here also. What's necessary here is to find integration within and find some type of maybe resolution with this person. Spirit is saying you don't have to, necessarily talk to them face to face, but what you need to do is find some resolution within, find some integration within. Maybe talk to this person as though you're talking to someone, as though you're maybe imagining them sitting beside you, and just internally or externally talk to them as though they were beside you actually, and just tell them everything that you need to tell them, because it feels like you are holding a lot of things within. A lot of that past energy, a lot of the karmic energy is still stuck in your energy field and in your emotional field, and that needs to be let go of. It needs to release itself, or it needs to restructure itself, reprogram itself into something that would be more beneficial towards your health, and that would sort of lead you towards acceptance of this situation here. It feels like you being in any type of communication with this person is going to make things worse. They are going to really focus on the human ego here, and they're just going to go there. They're going to go to their ego. They're going to go into their feelings of, maybe not feeling good enough. Maybe for some of you, they're going to gaslight you. They're going to tell you that you're not seeing things clearly, or they're just going to, not accept your side of the situation, your pain. And they're just really going to numb out their own feelings of shame, their own feelings of worth, all of the maybe unpleasant emotions, all of the things that might also be good for them. They're just going to numb that out and want to sort of cut ties with you here. So it's not really going to be a pleasant situation. I feel like if you do contact this person, if you do keep yourself in touch with them here, you need to focus yourself on your own health. That means spiritual health, that means emotional health, that means physical health here also. So focus on your physical needs. Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating good food, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and things like that? Are you, working out? Are you maybe doing yoga or anything that would calm down your nervous system here? I feel like for most of you, meditation is not going to work as much. So some other type of physical activity, so running or something that really gets that sweat going, it's going to be more beneficial for you guys here. Do focus on your life as well. Spirit is saying, higher self is saying, you need to focus on yourself. And also, you need to maybe, it's difficult because you do need to sort of resolve this person, resolve this situation that you have going on here. But it's difficult because it is not going to be benefiting you to do this face to face and directly with them. So it feels like you need to resolve this through some type of a dream space, maybe through meditation. Maybe do a shamanic meditation if that resonates for you guys. If you have already done that, maybe do that and try to find this person within that meditation, maybe within the lower worlds, in the shamanic realms, or maybe through some type of meditation, just talk to them, send them good energy, maybe send them your pain, send them some type of understanding where you are at. And you can do that through dream world, through just intending to do that. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just intend that you converse with them, and maybe ask them to come sit on the chair next to you, and then talk to them as though you were talking to someone who is actually present there. And just tell them everything that you have been holding within, everything that has been maybe bottling up within you here. Try to be soft on yourself here, all right? Soft on yourself, soft on what you need at this time. This is not the time to be hard on yourself. This is not the time to just, push through. This is the time to really self-love and to take care of yourself. Yeah, it's a difficult situation. I'm feeling your pain. I'm feeling the difficulty of this situation here. But yeah, it's definitely like a karmic connection, something that needs to transmute through your system. That's the gist of this pile. All right, so what your spirit higher self thinks about them? What do they think about them here, spirit? Wow. Okay, interesting. So we have the universe and we have harmony here. So, wow, we have the lovers and we have the universe here. This is interesting. I might have been wrong about some of this karmic energy that I was picking up here. For some of you, this is also a person who is basically just teaching you to integrate within yourself, to reintegrate within yourself. For some of you, this might even be a twin flame here with harmony showing up. But yeah, for most of you, this does feel like pile number one. The energy is similar. The energy is you need to take a good hard look at yourself with the universe here. But just really find truth here is what spirit wants to say. This person is sort of like a divine guide in some manner here for you. They are a mirror of you. They are mirroring to you parts that you are maybe shutting down within yourself, parts of yourself that you also hold within your human ego here, parts of yourself that maybe you are not willing to admit that you have. If this person really, really does bother you, if something about them just makes you really angry, that just means that there is a part of that within you here also that you have been denying, repressing, disowning within yourself. We have denial here also as the bottom deck energy. So, you have been denying parts of yourself here, and there is a necessary need within the universe to integrate that, to bring those parts back together again, to bring those parts into unison, into a conversation. That's also why I'm so strongly stressing that you talk to this person through some type of meditative practice, not directly, but through some type of meditation so that you gain some access to this. Maybe a way of doing this that might help you is the completion process by Teal Swan. She has this way of dealing with different parts that need to be reintegrated within the psyche. It's called parts work. So you can also just Google parts work on YouTube, and you are probably going to find her video where she explains these things about how to do this and the process of going about these things here. But yeah, it's necessary to reintegrate that. Yeah, because this energy, it does not feel like this person, for most of you at least, this person is right for you. Like, okay, let's now focus on those of you who this person might be good for. For some of you, this person is the person that is going to be with you for some transitive part of your life, for you to find unity within. Spirit is saying it's going to be quite, a slippery slope, a wavy connection here. But yeah, what did they think about this connection? It's definitely good for you. Whatever you choose to do with this person, it's all going to lead you to the right place. So what you also need to realize here is that there are no wrong ways of going about this. There are no wrong ways of approaching this situation, no wrong ways of approaching this person. It's all going to lead you back to unity here, to harmony with yourself, to harmony with the universe. All right, so whatever you do, this person, everyone else, they are going to lead you to where you need to be. So yeah, they're also going to lead you back towards health. Also, a quote by Rumi does come to mind at this current time. and it's specifically meant for you. And it's basically, the point of that is that if you want to get well, you need to get sick. You need to get sick. You need to allow sickness, or you need to allow pain. You need to allow something negative to come into your life, some type of suffering to come into your life, for you to realize where health actually lives, where health actually is, so that you can, go that way through experiencing the opposite dimension, or the opposite polarity here. All right, so you need to feel the suffering, you need to feel the pain, you need to get sick in order for them to know what's really the root of this suffering, what's really bothering you, for you to be able to go towards what is positive, what is beneficial, and what is healthy for you here. Do be soft with yourself. I do need to stress this for you guys, okay? Yes, Shakti. Yes. So you do need to be soft. You need to be in a position of self-love towards yourself. Go with the flow. Go with where you need to go for yourself, where it feels most comfortable to be in any given point, or part of day, even part of the week, part of the month, part of the year. Okay, so really follow yourself. Go where it's softest to be. Even if that means, numbing some things out at some time, maybe that is the right time to do that. So it's not all bad, just numbing out and forcing yourself to not numb out. That's also a type of self-denial, also a type of self-bulldozing here. All right, so what your spirit guides, higher self thinks about this connection. What do they think about this person? Yeah, they feel like this person, this came out reversed. So it does feel like this person is not going to give you, or they are not giving you the clarity that you deserve. So that is why you do need to look within. Maybe with time, this person is going to offer you clarity that you need, clarity that you deserve. But at the current time, it feels like that's not going to happen. Like successful interaction, successful connection with this person, it's not going to happen. We also have intuition. So the High Priestess reversed showing up. This to me, again, it feels like this connection, there is like a mismatch going on with you two. You are not physically and spiritually properly connected at the current time. It feels like you are both very much stuck in your human egos, and they are both pulling in opposite directions. So there is like a strong incompatibility that Spirit wants to point out here in this connection. But at the same time, you are right for each other, for your growth. But, there is an incompatibility here in this connection. Let's see what else wants to come up here. What else wants to show up for us? Wow. Okay, so this is about truth. This is about finding wisdom within. So, yeah. We have love begins here as the bottom deck energy, trusting yourself, trusting spirit, allowing other people into your space and allowing other people to trust you. Not necessarily this person, or also allowing yourself to trust other people. Not necessarily this person here, but they are opening you up to realize that you need to trust other people, that you need to trust more and build sort of a stronger community within yourself. Through this connection, you are being guided towards inner wisdom and towards inner truth. You are going to recognize what's truly true about you, about this person, through working on yourself more individually. So what you need to do is focus more on yourself here, focus more on your inner wisdom, focus more on what your body, what your spirit is telling you here. Yeah. There's also some ancestral, let's say, trauma and ancestral purpose that's coming through this pile. I'm getting, like, for some of you, this person was like an activation for you. Activation for you to realize maybe what your ancestors have given you, both the negative and the positive here. this person was like, I'm feeling like, you know, an invocation into something. So they almost like, they brought in this energy, this confusion, this upheaval of things, by bringing up all of these sort of generational karmic patterns within you that you can now see and that you can now heal and reintegrate within yourself. So it feels like that's their purpose here. I'm not strongly sure, you know, if this is a karmic, what type of situation this actually is, but it has to do with ties to your generational purpose, your generational traumas, and you know, all the positive that your ancestors have also given you here, and also all the negatives. But yeah, it's sort of bringing those things back up, sort of the mud that has settled. It's coming up again and again through this connection. It's bringing new things up for you, and that's basically this connection with this person. That's the gist of this connection. That is the purpose of this connection. It's for you to realize your ancestral gifts, basically. All right, so what I want to do next is I want to give you guys some guidance on this connection, how to proceed, how to move forward here. All right, so let's see. What's some guidance? Ooh, for pile number 2, guidance, integrity, and play. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have productivity. So doing things. I feel like doing things is important for you at this time. If you have not been doing things, if you have been maybe stuck and not sort of, you know, getting out there and sort of just trying new things, doing things, whatever it is, this is your message that you need to start doing things, that you need to start getting yourself out there and to, you know, do that softly, but still start getting yourself out there, start bringing new energies into your life at this current time. It's very necessary. It's very necessary for you to not remain stuck on this energy here, okay? But keep it moving. Keep it shuffling. So play here. This card came out upright. So you are in dire need to play here. The play is to do something for no other reason than that it feels good for us personally to do that. So why does a child climb a tree? Because it feels good to do so. Why does a child do cartwheels? Because it feels good to do so. Why does the cat meow and, you know, jump around things and all the rest jazz? Because they feel good to do so, right? So the child, the animals, they know what you have forgotten. You have become too stressed, too contained, and too serious. You need more humor and fun in your life. So now is the time to be open to fun, or better yet, to seek it out. Okay, so seek out fun. Do it in a soft way. Do not bulldoze yourself. I feel like some of you do have the tendency to bulldoze yourself towards being soft, and that's, you know, that's not being soft. That's just bulldozing and forcing yourself to be soft. So wherever you're at, even if you are suffering, do try to be soft on yourself. Do try to be soft on yourself through heeding this advice to play and to take it easy, to just do things for the pleasure of doing them. So now we have integrity here, number 25. So integrity in the upright. This one basically means make the choice to honor your personal truth. Integrity makes you feel whole and unimpaired. Sacrificing your moral and ethical principles or doing what does not feel good is a form of self-betrayal. So do take heed of that. Do not run away from accountability, and also be brutally honest with yourself at this time. Brutal honesty with yourself is important for you at this time. Do not compromise yourself in any way. Now is the time to be there for yourself completely and live by what you know is right for you. All right. Pardon? So live by what you know is right for you here. So thank you, my beautiful pile number 2, for watching. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today throughout this reading. I also want to thank our guides, our spirit guides and higher selves for helping me channel these messages and for being the guide for you today throughout this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you're interested in a personal video from me, personal tarot reading, all the information about that is in the description box below this video. So make sure to check that out if you are interested. Other than that, I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the day. I'm hoping to connect with you and see you around this channel again soon. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Hello and welcome, group number 3. If you picked this beautiful violet purple owl with these little swirls and flowers, this is going to be your tarot reading, your general tarot reading for what your spirit guides or higher self thinks about this connection and or your person. All right, so what's going on? What does the higher self thinks about this connection? We have growth here. We have growth. We have passion. So let's see, what does the higher self thinks about this connection? Ooh, we have manipulation. Someone's not being honest. Ooh, wow, okay. We have divine masculine, divine feminine energy showing up for us here. I'm also seeing children here, so children might be involved in this situation. It's not necessary for all of you, but for some of you it is an important factor in your connection here. So let's see what else. What does higher self want you to know about this connection? So how does the higher self, view this connection? Independence, giving. So there's a lot of positive here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of divinity, faith in spirit here also. Love. Okay, faith in spirit, love. It wants to come through, so this all got just very mixed up now. Just a little bit. Letting go is important as well. It feels like divinity is important in this connection. Creativity is important in this connection. Let's see, is there anything else that your higher self wants you to know? Okay, we have reason here and we have openness. Okay, we have uncertain at the bottom of the deck as well. So similarly to pile number 1, we also got uncertain there as the bottom deck energies. But yeah, growth, passion, manipulation, giving, independence, love, faith in spirit, openness, and reason here. Okay, so first of all, this feels like someone is not being very honest. With this manipulation, it feels like someone is wanting to get their needs met in a very, how do I want to put this, in a very sort of behind the scenes, behind the back sort of way. Manipulation, it's not necessarily anything bad. I do want to stress that, it's not something bad. It's just that a person is not being honest about what type of need they have and what they want to have met. And they are sort of going about meeting their need in a very sort of shadowy type of way, in a way that's not direct, basically. Nothing wrong with that, but just, it can cause some conflict or some misunderstandings to be more prominent energies in the relationship here. There is a lot of faith in spirit, it does feel like, in this connection. So it does feel like both of you are very much open here. you are not being completely honest about your needs. So either you or this person, it feels like you are not completely honest about what you really want here. But it does feel like there is a lot of growing here happening from both parties. There's a lot of passion, so a lot of attraction happening from both of you. There's a lot of giving here. There is openness to reason. There is openness to openness. So you're both being very open. You're both being independent here. You're both standing in your own energies. So if you are, resonating with a female or a man, and vice versa with your opposite polarity with, a man or a female, you are both standing in your opposite polarities here. So you are standing in your masculine, they are standing in their feminine, or vice versa. There is this polarity going on, and there is this independence of being in your preferred energy here. There is also a lot of love here between the two of you. There's a lot of understanding, a lot of appreciation of the two of you here. But it does feel like your person, also from a very spiritual perspective, they are very uncertain. Oh yeah, they're uncertain about saying yes. So we have yes, maybe creativity then at the end. But yeah, what they are basically uncertain is about you and about this connection. They don't know if they want this connection. They don't know what this connection is or what it's bringing to them. So that they're very uncertain about whether they should say yes to this connection or no to this connection, or maybe to this connection. They are recognizing there is love in this connection, definitely. There's a lot of growth, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of, understanding here also, which is not something, to just take lightly. Because, all the other piles, they were very intense in the form of, there was not understanding, there was not enough truth, there was not enough knowledge about what this means, what this connection means for both parties. And there was a lot of, energy of being stuck in patterns. But that is not present in this energy here. This energy feels sort of very airy. It feels very flowy. There's a lot of giving, receiving energy. There's a lot of growth. There is a lot of non-resistance towards what this person is bringing into your life, and vice versa. This person does not have a lot of resistance towards what you are bringing into their lives. The only sort of problem I see here is that there might be misunderstandings here with this manipulation, because maybe both of you, maybe one of you is going towards this relationship in a way that they are, as said before, not directly asking for what they need or want. And maybe what they are asking for, you might interpret as something else entirely. Or vice versa, what you are going for, they might interpret as something else entirely. So there is not enough truth speaking going on. There is not enough integrity about who you truly are and what you really want going on here in this relationship. There's a lot of sort of behind the scenes type of energy that's going on, sort of coming in through the back door, sort of trying to, make things happen in a fashion that's not directly saying what you really, really want to happen here. So maybe what you need to do here, if you are recognizing yourself in this pattern, Spirit is saying you need to get very clear on what you want. And Spirit is also saying you need to get very clear in communicating what you want. So that Ace of Swords, get clear on what you want. Get clear in communicating what you want. There is no time to be uncertain here or unsure. You just really need to, know your truth here. You need to recognize your truth, and then you need to speak it out. That's going to resolve any type of conflict, any type of misunderstanding that you might be having with this person here. But otherwise, I'm feeling like very strong, smooth energies flowing through this. Doesn't feel like there's much, sort of holding this down or holding this back. Let's see what we can get. I'm not sure even which pile I want to take. You do feel very flowy, very relaxed. Let's get you the animal cards though. Let's get you some animal totem cards here to see what's going on. So What does the higher self want to say? What does the higher self think about this connection, about this person here? They are very good for you, the higher self wants to say. We have the Ten of Pentacles, yeah. This person, they are good for you, my dears. They are right for you. They are about growth. They are about love. Look at this cuteness, growth, love. Ten of Pentacles. You know, finding a family together is something that this person also resonates with. But yeah, this is just so beautiful, you know. I don't really have much to say here because there's not much wrong here. I feel like some of you did need to hear this, you know. Maybe you got confused about certain things. Maybe you understood certain things in their actions that weren't even there. So maybe it's also, what you need to hear is that you also need to recognize what type of meaning you are giving to the situation that's happening. You need to understand that the situation that happens is separate from the meaning that you give this situation, okay? You need to re-own this meaning as something that you yourself are giving or perceiving something else as. This something else, this situation is in its essence neutral or is not at all something that you are perceiving it as here. So there is an importance here to really communicate clearly, to get clear on what your meaning making structure is. What are you making X mean? What are you making this thing mean? And get clear on that, and then bring this to this person and just get to some type of clarity with what their own meaning is, what they are making this mean, and then, you know, just work things out in that manner. Work it out through a beautiful conversation. I feel like you are already beautifully connected here. You have the Nine of Wands, so but there is something that's still in the back. It does feel like, you know, behind this animal there are like these wands, and this to me feels like these are like the manipulative strategies or things, needs that you are not willing to meet head on. These are just the things that are holding you back or sort of pulling you back from having a really authentic, beautiful, open connection with this person. You already have a very beautiful connection with this person, but there is something that needs to be communicated. There is something that needs to be said that you are holding back from this person as well, or that they are maybe holding back from you here. Let's see, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, definitely. The Ace of Swords, clear, honest communication, getting clear first of all on what your needs are. So you do need to be clear on that first, and then communicate clearly. Okay, that's the point. That is the point. The Seven of Swords, yeah. Come out of that hole that you have dug for yourself and be honest. Be honest about your needs. Be honest about where you might have been hurt. Be honest about yourself here, and help them be honest about themselves. Help them reveal what they have been hiding or what they have not been, 100% truthful on here. This is going to be for the best for both of you. You do need to live honestly so that you know where you stand. Spirit wants you to know. Because otherwise, you don't know where you stand, and that just leads to a lot of misunderstandings, and not knowing where you stand, it's often like very dangerous as well. So then don't have the clear view into what you want, where you want to go with this connection. All right, so let's see what else, Spirit, for group number 3, please. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit is asking you towards a stable growth, a stable, slow growth of yourself and of this connection. To notice what's really growing in this connection also. To not focus on fights or not focus on misunderstandings there in the background, but to really focus on the positive here. Focus on what is growing in this connection rather than the negative parts of this, maybe the conflict, the misunderstandings with this person. All right, your focus here needs to be on the positive at this point. Maybe you have been focusing a lot on the negative, which is also why all of these messages, they are very, very positive in nature. They're here to remind you that this is important here, okay? Even if there is some uncertainty, even if your person is a little bit uncertain about what they want here or where they are going, maybe they're also uncertain because they are going about things in a manipulative manner, which is not, reflecting to them back the reality of the situation, and then they get really confused about what they want, what type of person you really are, and so on. So there is a need to be very, very clear here. Let's see what else. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a need to grow slowly. Grow and work on this relationship slowly. Just recognize that it takes time and just be okay with that. That's basically the message. To recognize that this is going to be maybe a little bit difficult, but that the next step always leads to the next step here. In your inner journey as well, through learning about yourself, you open new things for yourself, and you learn new ways of approaching situation, and also you open new avenues, new doors, new ways of going about things. So maybe you are right now here on the bottom, but you have to step here, maybe gain some clarity, step on this little porch, then jump up here on this stone, then you can jump on this one, and through that you're going to have more clarity, more perception about what is right and where you need to move on next. So yeah, let's see what else. I want to just get a few more cards just to see into this person better. So what does Spirit want to say about this person now? Yeah, the Two of Cups. This person feels very connected to you. This person feels sort of very emotionally drawn, emotionally open to you. They trust you a lot. I'm feeling like this person really loves you and they really trust you. When I'm feeling into their energy right now, I feel myself sort of really opening up as though a lotus flower, a lotus blooming flower. My eyes are more open, my heart, my chest seems to be sort of resonating, loving, sort of spreading out energy here. My whole chest, it feels more open. I feel more straight. I feel more sort of ready to take on the world. I feel sort of like as though I'm shining light from the outside, from my face, from my exterior out into the world. And I feel like this is how this person feels towards you here. They feel very drawn to you. They feel very connected to you, and they love you very deeply. That's something that Spirit really wants you to know here. So let's see what else. We got here strength. Yeah, this person loves you and they're practicing emotional strength. They're being very emotionally resilient at this current time. This person really, really adores you. They have a lot of, I feel like, emotional intelligence here as well. They are very gentle and soft within, even though they might sometimes appear maybe rugged or harsh or hard on the outside. This person is deep down very, very sensitive to energies. This person might be an empath as well. So they are very sensitive to the things that are around them. And also this person is very social. They enjoy you. They enjoy being a part of you. They enjoy and find a lot of meaning, a lot of sort of ways to passionately express themselves in this connection with you. They really adore you. They really love being a part of you and a part connected to you. Yeah, they love just connecting with you. They find a lot of joy. They find you to be very playful, and they find a lot of playfulness in this connection here also. You really, really do bring them a lot of joy here. But there is something that does need to be decided here in this connection with the Two of Pentacles here. There is something that's not entirely in balance and entirely in harmony in this connection. It is a small thing, for most of you, you know, it has to do with this clear communication for most of you. So nothing really serious to worry about. Maybe just a decision needs to be made, a decision what you are going to do, whether you're going to say yes to something together or not. You know, there's something that needs to be sort of communicated clearly, structured out, sort of ironed out, so that you're both on the same page about that. All right, so very positive energies overall here, very beautiful love, passionate connection, beauty, you know, not much else that I can say here. Just very structured, slow growth is required for this connection, growth on yourself, spiritual growth, and also growing with each other here. But I want to get you some messages, also some guidance here. We have gratitude, okay? So yeah, Spirit wants me to just keep it at that. So gratitude, that's enough for you guys. Gratitude is a powerful message in and of itself. So the gratitude card for you guys, for what you need to know about your connection, what your higher self wants you to know about yourself and about this connection currently. What are your next steps and messages? So gratitude upright, basically this one means that you have to take a pause to notice all the things you truly love and appreciate about your love, about yourself, and about your person. There are always things in your life that cause a sense of pleasure when we take notice of them. Stop looking for the big things and look at the little things instead. Like the way that soap bubbles reflect the light, or the fact that the garbage man picks up the garbage every week. The vibration of appreciation is one of the highest vibrations of all. If you have drawn this card, if this card comes up for you, it is important to recognize the good qualities of your life, of the people within your life, and also of yourself here, and also the good qualities of something that you dislike entirely. That is also the surest way for you to line up vibrationally with what you have always wanted. Okay, so be in the attitude of appreciation here, be in the attitude of gratitude. That is basically also going to bring out the best in other people, because they're going to feel appreciated. And if you just remember how you yourself feel appreciated when someone appreciates you, you know, you want to give them more, you feel lighter, you feel like you are glowing, growing up, you know, sort of glowing up completely. That is the energy that we are sort of looking for here. All right, so that's the message that I have for you today, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for connecting with me throughout this tarot reading. I hope it was beneficial for you. I will also want to thank our spirit guides, our spiritual teams, for allowing me to be the guide through which these messages have flown today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for guiding me, for connecting with me, and for keeping me safe throughout these tarot readings today. Thank you again, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you for your connection with me. And also, if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the like button down below. Let me know how this reading was for you in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below this video also, if you want to check that out. Other than that, I'm wishing you a beautiful day. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again in another one of my videos. Bye, loves. Mwah.